Hey guys, welcome back to Kitchen Court Cases, where we watch court in my kitchen. Let's go ahead and take a look at some friend of the court show causes being shown by the Honorable Matthew Hagen, who is a referee in the 13th Circuit Court. Also, if you're not already subscribed, please take a moment and go subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thanks.
Court.
Thank you, and Ms. Mullen.
Tracy Mullen on behalf of friend of the court. This is the matter of Sarah Dobler versus Jerry Clark, docket number 2019-008290 DC. Parties in the case have an order for custody, support, and parenting time signed June 5th, 2019, which orders Mr. Clark to contribute child support and medical support for 2 children in the amount of $316 per month. Balance on the account currently owed is $3,985.50, of which $3,452.48 is owed in child support to Ms. Dobler, and then medical support owed to the state is $450.52. There are some fees as well. Mr. Clark was here for a show cause hearing in January of this year. That matter was dismissed. He indicated he had was temporarily off work due to caring for a parent who since passed and was going to hopefully get back on track with payments. The payments on the account since the show cause hearing last held in January, there haven't been any. He made payments in the past year in June of 2022, July of 2022, and August of 2022.
All right. So, Mr. Clark, what's been going on?
I couldn't find work, but I just started my job on Monday. I just got a job at Grand Traverse Plastics.
Okay, great. Congratulations. Do you know,
Yep.
Is that a place where you're going to be receiving a steady paycheck where we could get an income withholding?
Yes. Yes, I will be receiving a steady paycheck.
And have you spoken with your payroll or human resources there to get an income withholding order started?
Not yet, but I will. Actually, today. I just started on Monday.
Okay. Do you have any, Ms. Mullen, do you need any information from him on that?
No, Your Honor. It's a employer we're familiar with, so we can issue withholding.
Okay. Well, I mean, as you heard, you've got quite a bit of arrears, but it sounds like if you've got a steady job, we'll be able to catch up. So let's get that income withholding order going. But sir, just so you know,
Yep.
If even if there's no income withholding order in place, you still have to pay. I know that sounds obvious, but sometimes people don't think of that.
Yes, I know.
Okay, so
I will have money. I will start sending money out as soon as I get my first paycheck.
Excellent. Let's adjourn this out 90 days, see if we can get the income withholding order, and hopefully, sir, we won't see you back in court.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep. You have a good day.
You too. Thanks.
Yep. Bye-bye.
All right. Next is Dustin, and he's got 2 cases.
All right, it's April 26, 2023. This is date and time set for front of the court show cause hearing with regard to child support. Mr. Dustin, if you'd state your name for the record, please.
Dustin.
And Ms. Mullen.
Tracy Mullen on behalf of friend of the court. In the first matter, it is Patricia Lambert versus Dustin, docket number 2015-007239. Parties in this case have an order for custody, support, and parenting time signed September 2nd, 2015, which orders Mr. Dustin to contribute child support and medical support for 1 child in the amount of $114 per month. Balance on the account currently owed in this case is $2,655.24, of which $2,042.59 is owed to Ms. Lambert in child support and medical support. There are fees and costs, and medical support owed to the state is $281.65. Payments on the account in the past year, we had an income withholding, and in April of 2022 and May of 2022, current plus arrearages were posted to the account. Then we had a payment short of current in August. Current was paid in September. Current plus arrearages in October. There was a payment in February of this year for $21.74. The last payment was March of this year for $3.35. In the case with Michelle Huffman versus Orrin Dustin, docket number 2005-003351DS. This is an arrears only case as of July 2022. The last charge on the account was $144 per month for 2 children. The balance owed in this case is $1,400.74, of which $968.43 is owed to Ms. Huffman in child support arrearages. There's medical support arrearages as well as fees and costs. Payments on the account again, April and May of 2022, current plus arrears were applied to the account. Then September 22, $2.01 was applied. The last payment in this case was October of 2022 for $74.12.
Okay, thank you. Mr. Dustin, what's been going on?
Excuse me, what was that?
I'm just asking why are we in the position we're in here, I guess, be a way to ask it.
Well, I had started back to work early this year, and then my wife ended up going into early labor. Our youngest daughter tried coming at 31 weeks. We spent a month in and out of the hospital. I ended up losing my job because of it. We were going in 3 to 5 times a week minimum just to make sure that the baby wasn't already coming, and then baby came in early February at 35 weeks. I'm currently working. There's a current income withholding order. Should be being paid out tomorrow.
Where are you working?
Domino's Pizza.
Okay. And how long have you been working there?
About 4 weeks now.
Okay, but you said you do have the income withholding order in place?
Yeah, I've got copies of it all right here for both cases.
Okay. Ms. Mullen?
Mr. Dustin, is that the YB Normal Pizza or Knox Pizza Company? Do you
No,
know?
that's the YB Normal.
Thank you. We have an income withholding.
Excellent. So it sounds like we're going to be getting payments in. You're working steadily, sir. So that's all good news. I trust that we'll get you back on track. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll adjourn this one out 90 days as well. Make sure the income withholding order is coming in. And once we receive steady payments, hopefully we'll take you off the docket. Okay.
All right. Fantastic. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, next I've got Jenny Hart. Ms. Hart, you are present in the hearing room.
All right, it's April 26, 2023. This is date and time set for the court show cause hearing with regard to child support. Ms. Hart, please state your name for the record.
Jenny A. Hart.
And Ms. Mullen.
Tracy Mullen on behalf of friend of the court. One moment, please. This is a matter of Dewey Hoeksma versus Jenny Hart, docket number 2015-007350DS. Parties in this case have an order on defendant's objection signed October 10th, 2022, which orders her to contribute child support and medical support for 2 children in the amount of $439 per month. Balance on the account currently owed is $4,358.36, of which $4,084.86 is owed to Mr. Hoeksma in child support. There's medical support owed to the arrearages in the amount of $231.50, and then there are fees. Payments on the account in the past year, in July of 2022, current plus arrearages was paid through income withholding, as well as in August and September. And then the last payment through withholding was October of 2022 for $118.89. We currently have captured, or the Office of Child Support has captured an offset in March of this year for $2,999 that has not been applied to the account yet.
Ms. Hart, so what's been going on?
My daughter was diagnosed with severely autistic. I'm currently in the process of filing for SSI. But it's to the point where she doesn't get along with babysitters. She's in ABA 30 plus hours a week just to try to get her so that way she can be in the community. They work with her daily skills. With that being said, there's not much time for me to try to find a job. I've tried to find a job after she comes out from ABA and after my husband gets home, because we can't afford child care because it's expensive. So I've been trying, but I haven't found anything after he gets home at 5 o'clock.
Okay. Do we know when that offset's going to be released? I mean, that's going to take over 3/4 of her arrears.
Yeah, if she is able, if one, it's a joint return, but it will release in September of this year unless there's a waiver filed in which her spouse would want to give up any potential portion owed to him.
Okay.
I know for a fact my husband isn't going to sign anything to try to get that money back. Is there any way we can push it forward? Because that's what we both agreed that's what that money that came from our tax income was going to go towards.
Yes, Ms. Hart, you could sign it's called a waiver for injured spouse. If he wishes to give up his potential portion, then we could handle that locally earlier than September. If you want, we can send that to you.
Yes, I'd like that sent to me.
Okay. So with that being applied at this point, it would bring the balance down to just over $1,300. But it really depends on how and when that gets released.
In other words, your amount will keep growing. You understand that it's still a monthly bill, right?
Yes, I do understand that.
But I mean, if we get that payment, that's going to take care of a lot of the arrears, and maybe you can kind of reach out to your caseworker and try to work with her on what you can do. Okay.
Okay, I can do that.
I'm going to only adjourn this out 60 days though, because I would like them to get that. If they're going to do it, I'd like to see them do that at least have that filed within the next 60 days. Okay, ma'am. If that's their plan, if that's not the plan, we'll talk about it.
No, that's
yeah, right.
No,
I'm just saying. If that's just in 60 days, we'll check back with you and see where we're at. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
But I will expect that waiver to be in, or you're making steady payments.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
Right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, next I've got Jason Stickney and the recipient Inga Waldrop.
All right, it's April 26th. Oh, we're bringing in there we go. It's April 26th, 2023. This is date and time set for front of the court show cause hearing with regard to child support. Mr. Stickney, if you'd state your name for the record, please.
Jason Stickney.
And Ms. Waldrop.
I'm sorry, somebody's called me, so I got a phone beeping in my ear, so I'm hearing about every third word. 1 second, now stop. There we go. Sorry about that.
That's okay. Ms. Waldrop, you're on mute, but if you'd state your name for the record, please.
Inga Waldrop.
Thank you. And Ms. Mullen.
Good morning, Tracy Mullen on behalf of friend of the court. This is the matter of Inga Waldrop versus Jason Stickney, docket number 2008-004967DS. Parties have a fifth order modifying order for custody support and parenting time signed August 22nd, 2018, which orders Mr. Stickney to contribute child support and medical support for 2 children in the amount of $272 per month. The balance on the account when preparing this case this week was $2,197, of which $1,446 was owed to Ms. Waldrop in child support. There are fees, costs, and medical support owed to the state was $546. Payments on the account, Mr. Stickney made payments in April 2022, $1,194.44. October 2022, he paid $1,653. And then in looking up the case this morning, it appears there's been another lump sum payment that just applied to the account. And it appears as though his balance is in total is now $497. I was just trying to pull that up, see the amount here.
Okay. When did you pay that, sir?
It would have been Monday. I would have paid it all. I thought it would go. That would have been Monday to answer your question. Sorry.
Thank you. And you can go ahead and explain what else you were going to say.
I thought I was signed up for auto pay, but I wasn't. It was a number off. I thought what was being sent to me was a receipt, and I never opened them until I got a mail saying I had a show cause hearing. And then I went looking for the paperwork. I couldn't find it, and it seems I paid $1,700. I thought that had to have been about where it was at. I was wrong.
So were you able to get the auto pay corrected then? I mean, are you all set now? Because
I was. Well, the problem I had with it last time is it's very confusing to me. I'm kind of computer illiterate. After the first, when we get out of this month, I will get it set up for reoccurring payments. I went through the system and figured it out, but I couldn't figure out how to make that payment. I didn't want it to keep trying to draw $1,700, I guess is what I'm getting back at. So I was afraid to label it as a recurring payment as that. Does that make any sense?
Yeah. So you're all
Sorta.
set. I'm just making sure you're all set for the future so that we can avoid having to come into court and just getting lump sums.
Yeah, I'm got it figured out now. But is there still a balance?
Correct.
Yes.
What's the? Let me get a pen.
It appears that,
write it down.
sure, it
and
appears
then
that
I'll
Ms.
take care
Waldrop
of
was
it.
paid in full.
Pardon?
It appears that Ms. Waldrop was paid in full, the money owed to her, so there's a remaining balance of medical support fees and costs owed.
Can you give me that number?
$497.
I will take care of that.
Ms. Waldrop, anything you need to add?
Just that it makes it very hard. This is a consistent pattern. When court comes up, then the lump sum is paid. You know, we had 2 payments last year. Yeah, it was a lump sum, but it's just frustrating for me. We do have one child with chronic health issues. So we're constantly going to Grand Rapids, you know, constant testing, MRIs, you know, 241 is what is owed to me every month, which really is not that much for 2 kids. You know, they eat more than that in a week. And I have to be consistent with, you know, parenting, providing food, supplies, you know, orthodontist is $200 a month just for the 2. It makes it very difficult when that is not consistent. I mean, I don't depend on it, and nobody should, but it would be nice to have that consistent monthly. You know, I can't just say, well, this month I'm not going to provide food. This month I'm not going to provide medical. I can't, you know, I'm not going to pay the electric. I have to be the 100%, you know, every month, meet everything. And it would be nice if we didn't have to keep going to court and have these lump sums done, that it would just be consistent monthly. Like I said, at least I could, you know, I've reached out to Mr. Stickney on several occasions to help with orthodontists or other medical expenses or things that the kids need. And usually I don't get a response at all, or it's, I'll let you know, and I don't hear anything back. So there's nothing outside of this order so that he's willing to help with. So at least if he could pay this monthly, you know, I could at least, you know, use that towards the orthodontist that cost me $200 a month for the 2 kids.
Thank you. Well, I agree. So the issue here is I'm happy that you did pay the lump sum, sir. So we can take jail off the table, but it does sound like you have the ability to pay and you're just not paying. So we don't have to, like I said, we don't have to talk about jail or threaten that today, but I want to see consistent payments. And so I'm going to find you in contempt and do a 2-year payment plan for you, which means you need to pay what's owed plus $87 per month, or a bench warrant could be issued for your arrest. Now, you're going to take care of that arrears pretty quick, it sounds like. But the bottom line is we don't want to keep coming to court. I mean, you haven't paid since April of last year, okay? And then we just have a lump sum. So we can't have that. And I don't want to see you in jail any more than anyone else does, right? So if you pay, there won't be a warrant. But if you fail to pay, a bench warrant could be issued for your arrest, and you may have to serve up to 30 days in jail. And I'm going to set bond at $500. So the bottom line is this is your incentive to pay on time and figure out the computer issues, okay? We take cash. You can pay in a million different ways. And if you'd like, we can send you a brochure of all the different options you have to pay, if that's helpful for you.
This expert pay one, it seems like it's probably the easiest route.
Okay, but I'm just
Yeah.
wanting you to, I'm just trying to encourage you to pay every month.
Understood.
Sounds like Ms. Waldrop and the children could use it. So, that's what this is for. Keep that in mind.
Yes, sir.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, and lastly, we have William Westfall and recipient Amanda Minton.
Okay, it's April 26, 2023. This is date and time set for friend of the court show cause hearing with regard to child support. Ms. Minton, if you'd state your name for the record, please.
Amanda Minton.
And Mr. Westfall. Mr. Westfall, if you'd state your name for the record, please. Ms. Mullen, you can hear me, right? I can't tell if it's me or, okay, all right.
Yeah, I can hear you.
William Westfall, can you hear me?
I can try bringing them in and out again. Let me try again here.
Mr. Westfall? William Westfall, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
We can now, yes. So you can hear me okay now?
Yes,
excellent.
Sir.
Would you state your name for the record, please?
Yeah, William Westfall.
Thank you, Ms. Mullen.
Tracy Mullen on behalf of friend of the court. This is a matter of Amanda Westfall, now known as Minton, versus William Westfall, docket number 2013-006576-DM. Parties in this case have a first order modifying consent judgment of divorce signed August 17th, 2017, which orders Mr. Westfall to contribute child support and medical support for one child in the amount of $248 per month. Balance on the account currently owed is $2,178.82, of which $2,115.82 is owed to Ms. Minton in child support and medical support. And then there are fees. Payments on the account in the past year were made by Mr. Westfall. He paid a total of $1,200 in July 2022. He paid $250 in September of 2022. I'm sorry, he paid $600 total in September 2022. And then the last payment made on the account was December 2022. He made $1,000 payment.
Okay, so Mr. Westfall, what's been going on?
I just made another payment. I was just going to tell you on Monday for $500. I have a confirmation number.
Okay, what is that?
The confirmation number is 655-799-571605. That was paid on the 24th of this month on Monday.
Okay, are you currently employed?
Yes, I got injured on the job. I've been off for 3 months. I'm currently back full time. I just had knee surgery. I tore my meniscus and ACL. Just had surgery on it 2 weeks ago, and I am in recovery now. But I plan on paying the rest that's owed this coming Monday. So.
Okay, well, I'm glad to hear
I get another.
You're back at work. That's good. So, Ms. Minton, anything you'd like to ask or add?
Nope, I'm actually good with that. So glad to know that he's back to work and that he's healing up.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you. I'm happy with the payment. Sounds like on Monday. And sir, you think you're gonna pay what's owed if we give you 14 days? Can you do that?
Yeah, I think there's a balance of $1,400 or so. Somewhere around there. So yeah, no problem. I have no problem with that. I just got behind. It's been a rough winter for us. We dealt with a couple deaths in the family, and then with this knee, I've been off. So yeah.
Okay, so hopefully we'll get back on track. I'll adjourn this out 60 days, and if it's paid in full, or if he's at least paying steadily, now that he's back to work, he's got a plan. I'm comfortable with that. So we'll adjourn this out 60 days, sir. hopefully you'll pay back all the arrears, but at least be paying what's owed per month, okay?
I will. I'll get back on track and everything should be fine. So
Thank you.
Thank you.
yeah, thank you.
Yep, thank you.
Yep, have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thanks.
Wow. I thought that was very interesting. That was mostly good. Um, I really like Referee Hagen. He is so like on it, and I think he's got a good judge of character. I really like Miss Mullen's voice. Like the way she reads those dockets. Ooh, I like it a lot. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed these friend of the court show cause hearings. I will be back with you soon for another video from my kitchen. Thanks so much. Talk to you later. Bye.